Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I hope this video finds you in good spirits and everything's going well for you. It's been a few days. I know if you've been watching, you knew that Monday was a big day for us, and it was. And we didn't get answers like we thought we were going to yet again. And there's a lot to unpack here. There's some good news. There's some unfortunate news. Um, there's just indifference, I guess. But here's where we're at. So number one, the Tumor Council that is reviewing my case is made up of several different doctors and surgeons. And the council met after my last MRI, and the two surgeons that needed to be there were not there. They were in surgery. So my case wasn't able to be fully evaluated. So when we met with my oncologist this last Monday, we went over the information that we do have and the course of action that we can take or not take or maybe take, because there was seems like there was about 5 or 6 different options for us to choose from. My oncologist was obviously leaning heavily towards one way, which is the same way we were, but it was interesting to hear what everything is. And I'll be honest with you, it was very frustrating for us, because we were expecting to get like the definitive end of the fork in the road. This is where we're going to go. This is when it's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. And we didn't get that at all. And the can was kicked down the road to the beginning of November now. So the bad news, or the unfortunate news, is the MRI did pick up 17 more issues on my liver. So that's a total of 20 on my liver and the 3 that are on my pancreas. So I have 23, oh, we'll just call them issues now. And that's a lot. That's a lot. So my oncologist still says that the MRI is inconclusive because everything is so small, which, if you think about it, is a good thing. We want them to be small. That means that they can, be treated a certain way easier and less invasive. So that is a bad thing that could be a good thing if you look at it the right way, which is what we're trying to do. So I have to go in for another specialized ultrasound to find the location, specifically the location of the larger masses on my liver, so they can attempt to do a biopsy. Right now, if they were to do a biopsy of my liver, it would be essentially a needle being poked randomly around my liver until they found something, which is not a good thing to do to a major organ. So, or I wouldn't want to go through that. And I'm probably giving you all the willies right now just even thinking about that. But so they want to do that so they can do a biopsy. However, my oncologist is one of the best in Northern California, if not the best in Northern California. And he's the foremost expert on the Tumor Council. And he told me it is his opinion 100% that it is cancer. So my option is to go off his word and move forward with treatment, or hold, get the ultrasound, and get a biopsy and move forward. I, I we're, I'm waiting for radiology to call me for an appointment for the ultrasound, but my doctor's been around a long time and he knows and seen obviously a lot of this stuff, so I tend to trust his word on this. The surgeons, however, don't necessarily feel that way, and it's a little bit of a risk for them to not definitively know. So we're going to move forward with the biopsy to give the surgeons all the information they need, which is the smart play. It just prolongs everything. So the it is highly likely, according to my oncologist, he is not a surgeon, so he can't say 100%, but it is highly likely, above 90%, that I will be having surgery. But that would be probably now mid to late December, in which they're going to go in and perform a procedure called debulking, where they go in and find the larger mass and essentially cut most of them away. So then the treatment can do its job. So, however, I'm starting treatment. So I start treatment this week, and here's where it gets a little sad, but again, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. So the treatment that I'm going to have, I will never stop. I am incurable, but that doesn't mean that it's not treatable, but it's not going to go away. So the treatment that I am going to be taking, I will be on for the rest of my life. Right now, the doctors are doing what they can to be as aggressive as they can, because I'm so young. 48 is, or 47 is young, to prolong my life. And to hear those terms being said to you was definitely grounding, and definitely something you know you're going to hear one day, but when you hear it and it's directed at you, that puts your mind in a completely different space. But I trust him. I trust my care team, and I know they're going to do a great job. But I once a month I will go in for treatment for the rest of my life. And if that keeps me going and that keeps me with Sandra and the kids, and then I'm all for it. So, my new mantra: I'm not going to be a survivor, but I am going to be a fighter. And I will fight this for the rest of my life. And if that keeps me going, that keeps me going, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Surviving this means that it's over. Fighting this means that I'm not quitting. And I'm not going to quit. And if you're out there, and I know you are, you shouldn't quit either. Family who are supporting, you shouldn't quit either. This is a fight. This is a battle in which eventually mankind, humankind, will win. My treatment alone in the last 5 years took a huge leap forward. My treatment is 98% effective in stopping all cellular cancer growth. It's 95% effective in reducing cancer cells. So once we get that going and we see things starting to drop, that'll put me in an even better spot to be able to go in, have the surgery, have most of the masses reduced, and we can move forward. So I'm hopeful, and it's been a rough couple of days. I'm not gonna lie. It was not what we were expecting. It was hard things to hear. It was very frustrating. Monday was not a good day, and I was trying to stay as positive as I could, but it was just so. In some ways, it was demoralizing because this was the second time that this has happened, and if it happens again on the 3rd of November, I don't know, and I say that selfishly because I know, the surgeons, they have other patients, and there's people that are obviously a lot worse than I am. And if they're having surgery, they need to be there for that, and I totally get that, and I understand. But it's still frustrating because I want to move forward and I want to get once I can have this surgery and just get into the flow of treatment, everything will be fine. Everything will just be normal and be fine, and it'll be a great thing. I'm getting better, and that's what I'm working towards. It's not like I'm in a rush to get better because I think there's going to be an end to this. That's not my frame of mind here. My frame of mind is I want to run. I really want to just get to the surgery, so I can get the bulk of the heavy lifting over with, so then we can just start moving forward. So that's where my frustration is. So to all of you that have been reaching out and asking, what happened, how's it going, I appreciate that. I've been kind of holding off, trying to let myself process through all of this. It's, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still happy, still in a good mood, and I'm still the luckiest man in the world. And that's not going to change. So I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. I appreciate all of you that have been reaching out. It does mean a great deal to me. And with that, I'll probably do another video after I have treatment this week. So y'all know how that went. But other than that, I hope you have all a great day, and I hope you find somebody to say I love you. I hope you find someone to give them a hug and tell them how much they mean to you. You never know when you're going to get that chance again, so take advantage of it and how much that's going to mean to that person. And to all of you that are out there that are suffering with this, I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. So please stop reaching. Don't reach. Don't stop reaching out. If that makes sense, I think that makes sense. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.